from a wonderful organization here, department here at the university, called the Center for Excellence in Disabilities. Is Mary here, the executive director? This is honoring her. We want to honor Robin from the Service Project and all of the UNR students who worked on this. We want to honor Joey, who's the professor of the Cultural Awareness Diversity Program here. We want to honor all of our sponsors. And I'm the executive director for Sierra Association of Foster Families, which believes in the education of kids in foster care. And we have a lot of kids in foster care that suffer from disabilities, let alone with all the reasons they come into foster care. And there are quite a few foster parents who have been able to stay here for the entire show, and we'd like them to stand up and be acknowledged, and especially to all of them, but especially there are two families here, Lisa and the Simons, and you saw their two kids singing, who I think between them have fostered and adopted about 45 kids with disabilities. So if you would stand, all foster parents, adopted parents, if you would stand. So, as I get ready to share with you a special dance to their music, I'm going to ask Kia and Jennifer and Mari and DeAndre to come up and stand here because these are our wonderful MCs. Jennifer is the host and producer of the television show Plush Life. This is Kia, who is the executive director for Fascinating Rhythms Dance and the only dance school in Reno that has classes, as you saw tonight, for kids with disabilities. This is Mari. Her and her sister have a nonprofit organization called Studio 7 Arts, both in New York and in Reno. And this is DeAndre, who is a student at UNR who is in the Service Learning Project. So people ask me, what's your PhD in? And I say begging. So they're going to do it for me while I get ready.
Gosh, you guys have seen so much talent here tonight. Was it pretty unbelievable? Of course, thanks for coming out and supporting the cause and supporting everything that Joseph's doing. On your way out tonight, there's tables set up, and you can stop and make a donation. The donations are tax deductible, and they go to the Sierra Association of Foster Families. These donations, they go for children that are abused, abandoned, neglected, and disabled that are in the actual foster care program. And what Joseph does is he has these children participate in horse therapy. They receive in-home after-school academic tutoring, and he allows them to study, as you saw tonight, singing and dancing. These are programs that these children deserve, and I hope that you'll all find it in your hearts tonight to stop at a table and make a donation. We're almost done. I think we've got one more performance for you, but thanks again for coming.
Okay, so to get on the road, I don't talk much about this. I served for 4 years at the United Nations as an ambassador for 1 million people throughout the world that you know as gypsies, but we call ourselves Roma, the gypsy people. Years ago, besides the 6 million Jews in the concentration camps, besides the 1 million Roma, gypsy kids, most people don't know that the first group of children to be incarcerated in those camps were children of disabilities. So, what I'm going to show you is a very old, ancient dance that I started doing when I was in my mama's womb, from my culture, taught to me by my ancestors and my grandparents, and shared with my beautiful sister who is disabled. And I will share it with you what it is about. 2 days from now, Americans will be gathering at family tables to celebrate. On being together with our loved ones can certainly spiritually invigorate. But on Thanksgiving night, the world will be commemorating the beginning of the Christmas season, and also our Jewish brothers and sisters will be observing Hanukkah with candle number 1. Not too many years ago, European disabled children, both Christian and Jew, because of their disabilities, they were forced to bid happiness and even bid life adieu. Blind, Down syndrome, deaf, crippled, and sick, Romanian, German, Polish, Russian, Slovak, and Czech were taken away from their families and sent to barbed wire camps in darkness and coldness, barracks and chambers without even warm lamps. Tonight we honor the children of disabilities who were not given a chance to grow up to have careers who were denied discovery of love and romance. Over 100,000 children with disabilities in those European camps behind barbed wire fences, their resting place is now forgotten after they endured repeated violences. But tonight we honor the memory of those children. We dance and we sing for them. We proclaim their beauty. We shout their spirits. We remember you. Amen. This dance I give to them. From my Roma ancestors, I have been taught that these children will always be remembered and never become history's afterthought. When we dance, I shake my shoulders and flail my arms and stomp my feet to drive away the sadness and anger and any feelings that are not heavenly sweet. And when I twirl and swirl and spin around in honor of the children of disabilities, may your happiness always be incredibly profound. So this means that we are honoring the beauty of our ancestors. And this means we are shaking out all the sorrow and sadness that these children have encompassed in life. And when I'm stomping, it means we're stomping out the bitterness and the pain that these kids had to endure. And when I'm twirling and twirling, it means we are celebrating the circle of life. Because we're not afraid of being born, we shouldn't be afraid of living, and even then we shouldn't be afraid of dying. So it's all very symbolic, and they're going to do the music.
Time you got time.